Hi, it's Alex Goldfayn. Thanks for watching. I'm here at one of my biggest and best clients, Biewer Lumber. They're in St. Clair, Michigan. We're in their conference room. And in this video, you're going to hear from a number of their people about this project, what it's like, how it is to do this work, and I think most importantly, the outcomes, the results. So really pay attention to the opportunities and the sales that have resulted. But maybe more interesting and perhaps even more impactful, listen to the outcomes with the people. Listen to what is done in terms of confidence and boldness and energy and enthusiasm inside the walls of this large building. Once we change the mindset, we can ask people to behave differently. And when they are more confident and more bold, they take more action and business grows. So listen to what they have to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you briefly at the end. Now that we're 4 months into the project, about to do our second workshop, the first one's been done. You've been executing for 3.5 months or so.
Basically, yeah.
What have the results been like? What are the outcomes for the company, both quantitative and qualitative?
Well, it's a great question. I think you know, the gist of what we've been able to realize through this evangelist marketing process is that we've started to develop kind of a new attitude within the company, or certainly any of our customer-facing people. And it revolves around, they're much bolder, they're much more confident in what the value is that they bring to the customers, as opposed to just focusing on product and price and the same things that everybody does. So, you know, kind of in a short summary, that's been the number one benefit so far, 4 months into this program, is the confidence level, the boldness, certainly the action items that we've been able to experience as a result of evangelist marketing. I mean, we've seen action items that have resulted in sales that we typically don't think we probably would have gotten prior to this exercise, whether it's follow-up calls, whether it's, you know, did you know or reverse did you know action items. So in almost every instance, every day, every week, we are seeing tangible, measurable results as a result of the things that we're doing that we probably wouldn't have been doing prior to this program.
I've noticed since we've used this, we are definitely reaching out to people more often, and that's generating more money for us, right? Without this planner, I mean, you have intentions to talk to, you know, new people and more people more often, but this, it makes you do it. It makes you do the work.
For our group, we're always prospecting. And so for me, it was easy to plug that into what we were already doing, but to get people to look at it a little differently.
Well, originally, like I assume a lot of folks that you talk to, I was skeptical going into this. But after talking to some of your folks that you've done business with in the past, I basically bought into it. And honestly, Alex, it's better than I anticipated. I think the Biewer associates have embraced the work, and I can tell that the sales volume has increased as a result of this. Certainly the boldness of our associates here and their confidence in the system has really, in my mind, paid off. So to me, it has been much better than I anticipated early on.
We're in a different frame of mind, so our attitude starting the day is the more we reach out to them, since we're a good, you know, we have good people on our team, the more they're going to buy.
And I called out Gary in one of our last sessions. You know, Gary's in his 60s. You get that concept of you can't teach old dogs new tricks, and he's embraced it probably as much as anybody in the group. And I would say specifically, it's made him more effective for sure. And there's $1 total on bet. If we went back through the weekly planners, we could see where we're at with him. For sure.
Look, it's your baby, it's your company, and you see all this positivity and energy and enthusiasm flying around. It's thrilling.
Well, obviously, I think the frontline managers are the most important, you know, element in this exercise here. This is really a tool that they have at their, ability to get their customer-facing people to, you know, institute these action items and do these kinds of things and have a stronger confidence level in the value that they bring in the equation. So, you know, we've really stressed to our frontline managers, this is your tool. You need to use it, and the better you use that, the better the results are going to be.
I'm sure that either Doug or I have said this to you guys, but you're the key to this thing. You know, your work is the key to the success of this program. It doesn't happen without you.
For instance, one of the guys was doing a lot of quote follow-ups and a lot of did he knows because we need sales. It's a new category for us. He was ignoring personal notes, and to me that's the easiest one to do. But for him, he saw it as a waste of time. He's like, I don't know any of the outcomes from it. You know, I don't want to send them. And I said, next week you're going to do 5 of those. And that's what he did. Each day he did it, and he actually got a thank you for a thank you from a customer. So little things like that, I think it's focused, it's positivity, it's a good foot forward each day for them to realize, because they know they want to accomplish something specific.
I think what really has changed is the frequency of touch points. You are now required, for lack of a better term, we are required to have these weekly, if not daily, touch points with our associates, the people that report to us. And the system, the 15-minute action plan, is something that I look at every day. I never did that before. You get busy with other things. This is something that is, to me, on my to-do list every morning. It's one of the first things I do is look it up, look at the folks who I'm charged with helping to lead, and there to me is the accountability.
In order for this whole thing to work, you got to have the accountability and discipline. But what we do is I ask my sales team to have it, all their actions completed by Friday before they go home, and then their to-do actions for the following week, but rewarding the people. I want to kind of live in positivity, so rewarding the people that are doing a good job on it.
You know, I will say 4 months basically into the program that we are, our feeling from ownership on down through the ranks is that this has been a very, very beneficial exercise, you know, both in time and money, on what it's done for us as a company to try to transform our people from top to bottom into more effective, better salespeople, customer service people. We've got a purchasing department, some of the other departments, and we're a stronger company as a result of evangelist marketing because of the attitude change that we've been able to experience.
To me, this is pretty simple and fun, and what makes it fun is to see the results from some of our associates who, quite honestly, before this had the tools but probably weren't utilizing them or didn't have the confidence level.
People see their person sitting next to them success, the success stories, so they want to do it. You don't need to call them out. All you got to do is point out the positive that the other person's doing.
The actions themselves, hard or not hard?
No, I mean, you take some people out of their comfort level, and you know, we're finding out that, you know, some of these things that, you know, we're asking these or our people are doing, they're very difficult for them to do the first time, and then once they have some success, mild or great success, the next one's easier, and then it becomes, well, this isn't so hard. So, you know, that's part of the transformation.
Well, that was really cool for me to hear. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. The things to really pay attention to is that the number of communications have skyrocketed here. So customers and prospects are hearing from the people of Biewer Lumber exponentially more than they were before, both one-on-one and also company to many on the list communications. And as a result, opportunities are up significantly and sales are up. But perhaps even more interestingly, confidence, boldness, energy, and enthusiasm are up a great deal. And when that happens, you have happier people, you have more productive people, and you have people who sell more. Call me or email me, and let's talk about doing this at your company. Now that you have an idea of what this looks and feels like, let's figure out how to do this for you and get the boldness and the confidence and the enthusiasm and the opportunities and the sales going at your company. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Alex Goldfayn.